The first thing I ate in that restaurant, the first restaurant, was a pork bean. And it was the most fantastic one I ever ate. And there was nothing. It was just the bean cooked in boiled salt water, in boiling salt water. And it was really so seducing. Yeah, we were surprised that one bean can catch your heart. Well, of course, it treated it like I treat it too in my cuisine. And it was perfectly cooked, and it was nothing was with it. You see, he hadn't done anything. It just was the broad bean, and it was just cooked right. It was soft, and nice, a little bit sweet, and it had the taste of the most beautiful broad bean I ever had. And I thought straight away, wow, I love this because it's our national beans, and they know really how to treat it, give it a good treat. And so I was right away seduced. Something I ate too, I loved it really very much, was at Yakumo. We had a daikon. It looks like very architectural, but it tasted like heaven. It had such a beautiful silky texture, and it was probably long cooked in a beautiful broth. And from the below there was a filling in it, and I said, wow, this, I really would love to give that to my guests too, because it's so beautiful. And the good thing is this daikon and also the beans are products we do have in our kitchen too, but you have a different way to present it. Yes. And that I will use. Before, I always thought that wasabi is a product, but then I saw wasabi is just a root, and you grate it on the shark skin, and then you get something so outrageous, and that's so beautiful. Just like nature gives it to you, and you don't do any harm to it, but you just know how to give it a shape, and the best shape where you can get all the flavor and the taste from. So I like that very much. It was really fantastic, that just natural, just perfect. Japan is a lot about nature, and they get inspired by nature, and then I saw nature, but this nature was so beautiful, and this pure water, and it's all over the place. It's so, well, it's really something like I haven't imagined. And these roots of, so, and also to see that the wasabi is on top of the earth. It's not into the ground, so it's on over the ground. It's only the little roots which are in the ground, but the part you eat and the wasabi comes from is above, and also the green and the stems. And then, of course, I had to taste it straight away. And I was thinking how beautiful that could be on a salad. And only later on, when I, with my teeth, I played a little bit with it, then the sharp, the sharp flavor came out. That wasabi represents the taste of this pure water and of the soil. It's somehow like our horseradish, but I didn't know what's what here. And I was not sure. And I was not, I loved it in a way, but I was never so convinced. But now I'm so happy that I got the lesson from the first source. You see, I saw how they grow it, I saw how they grate it, how they treat it, how they eat it, how much of it you should eat, and how to make it right. Because the best food, if you take it in the false portion, the wrong amount, well, it maybe can ruin your palate and your heart for it. Yeah. Now, as I know exactly what it is, I feel secure. Because before, what do you want me to say so much about wasabi? Because I was never really sure. But now, now I know wasabi, and wasabi knows me. Now we can communicate, and we can seduce everybody who is ready to get seduced. we were with the chef from Banjo, who's a wonderful, young and very talented. And then when I came, he surprised me. He put wasabi with whipped cream, with chantilly, yes, and with some sugar, some sweet in it, not much. And this was really amazing. And they gave me good ideas to match wasabi with green apple or with pineapple and with some cream or syrup even. My first interest go to wasabi and to eel sauce because I want to experience how I can use this in my cuisine. And also, I love very much how the first chef where we were at the sushi restaurant, what he puts with the little brush, this little eel sauce he puts on the fish with his brush. And I said, can you imagine? You just give it a little touch like this and it enhances the taste so wonderfully. Well, I use it because it has this special taste of a little bit caramelized, a little bit roasted, a little bit fishy. I don't like so much when they add too much sugar to food because I don't want to, that's what we reproach to processed food the most, is that there is too much sugar in it. And there is this glutamate, how do you call it, the MSG, and I don't want this because I can understand that for higher amounts, I can understand it, but I do not want it. So if we go to the higher segment, and then I tasted this eel sauce without it, and I said, wow, this is really good. I want to have it. I take it home. I want to put it on my fish, and I want to add it to my sauces. And we went, already in my cuisine, my sauces are much lighter than normally they were, because a sauce has to be subtle and light and have a lot of taste, a lot of flavor. It doesn't need to have corpse. It just can be like a little hint of something. And this eel sauce will have a lot. You will see. Yes. Well, I'm very happy to know him. I'm very honored. We are friends now. And I love so much his philosophy. And it's so nice and so easy to be together with people when they think the same way. Like, it's my philosophy too, that food has to be good and has to make you happy and enjoyment, and has to and the taste has to be the right one and natural. And Banjo thinks so, and the chef thinks so, and I'm very pleased to be among these people where I can share my ideas, and I know they understand and they think kind of the same way. And it's so easy when the spirits match. Yeah, and I really experienced that here. Also at Banjo, it was very important for me to come here straight away and experience this, because I said, no, we are family. It's much better than, it's much better. Business is okay, but family is much better. And I feel very comfortable, and I trust them 100%. And I think good times have to come. And we will still enjoy many, many good things together. We can talk about flavor, but the right flavor is only the one who can touch your emotions and give you this more enjoyment, this more of enjoyment. Because many people say, oh, I love this, I love that. But really, they do not really feel anything. It's just because it's kind of how we talk nowadays. But when you can feel it, it's like magic. What we will do together, Banjo and all these people who love good food, we will elevate the flavor and maximize the enjoyment, because that's what makes a happy, happy life. Sayonara, jamatane.